Well, good morning people. How are you all diddling? Yep, it's an early one, so let's crack on with it. Yeah, good morning people, how are you all diddling? As you can see, it's an early one. It's 6 o'clock and light's just ever so slightly starting to come up into the sky. I'm going for a walk. Now I don't know whether I'm going to do any filming with my 360. I'm taking it with me, but I don't know whether I'll actually do anything. So this might just be a car talk. I might just go for a walk rather than to actually film something for you. But hey ho, such is life. I say such is life. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've done Falling Foss, May Beck to Little Beck circular, so I'm going to give that a go, because I know what it's been like for me last quite a few times I've been. Yeah, foot pain I've been in and whatnot. So I'm trying it with my barefoot boots, although I have got a bit of Achilles pain in my left foot, which ain't good. I'm hoping that stretches out as I walk. And it has been, I think it's best part of 10 days since I went for a walk last. So I've been sat vegetating, no exercise. So this is going to be quite bad, I think. I'll just take it slow, take my time. Some much needed exercise. Obviously it's too dark to be wearing my glasses, so they're just perched on my forehead. Hope I've got angle right. It's definitely getting brighter now. Yeah, I will be doing some talking while I'm walking. Walking, talking, because I do have some news. Not exciting, not depressing, just news. Right, off main road. Forecast said we weren't going to get any rain at all, yet it keeps spitting. Not that I'm bothered. I'd probably rather enjoy walking in rain, I think. I know somewhere where it's open it is really blustery. Don't know how long it is since I've been down here. Right, let's crack on with it. Right, here I am at May Beck. Yeah, lovely little spot. Even down here it's rather windy, so up top it's going to be way too windy to talk. Anyway, let's crack on with it, eh? Oh, let's just break my ankle in a little bit. Right, these are my Vivo barefoot shoes, boots. They're my Vivo barefoot boots, and it's the first time I've worn them out on a proper walk. I've worn them for pottering about and driving, obviously, just to get a feel for them. But this is their first proper walk. Going wrong way again. For God's sake. How many times have I forgot to go up these steps now? All I've got to do is come from there to there, not go up there. Yeah, I'm doing it clockwise this time. Left to right. The last part of the walk will be through all woods and along river, stream. And I've totally forgot my Ziploc bags. I meant to bring some Ziploc bags. Why, I hear you ask? Because I'm going to look for some mushrooms. Oh, calves are burning already. I have brought my Merrill barefoot shoes with me, just in case he's hurt me. I know why my Achilles is hurting. So I spent last week and a half sat on my fat lazy bastard arse, and it seizes up. Need to get it exercised more. I needn't worry about that bit of spitting up there. Seems to be clearing quite nicely now. Right, I can see when I get just up there, it's blowing a gale. I'll speak to you in a bit. Right, that is some clearance, is that? Yeah. That there, that's normally just a wall of black. Yeah, you can see like 20 foot, 30 foot in, but then it's just blackness. Right, this is where I go onto the road for a short while. Turn left. It's where it's all open, so not going to be doing any talking, I don't think. Although I have still got wind reduction on. Yeah, talking about these Vivo Barefoot Tracker SGs, or Weather SGs, apart from my left Achilles tendon, which is making me walk a little bit funny, tweaking my left knee, they're really comfy, and the grip on them is phenomenal. There's quite a few really muddy, slippy slopes coming that way. Didn't slip once. Yeah, the grip is phenomenal. Massive toe box, so plenty of room for my feet to splay out. Like I said, just this left heel Achilles tendon, really sore. I'm getting really warm now as well. I should imagine once I get up here into that wind, temperature will drop about 4 or 5 degrees, I should imagine. I think I'll just stop here for a drink. Yeah, I put some hydration powder in here as well, with added vitamins and minerals and stuff, in a hope that I can stop me, because it's getting up more often than not where I'm just bombing energy wise. I just have nothing left, and this is a longer, harder walk than I did last time, where it wipes me out. So I put a teaspoon of powder in here. I've also put some matcha powder in, which I really like. But anyway, just gonna have a breather, cool down a bit, take my hat off. Medieval Viking hat, that. Oh, a modern recreation from nail binding someone or other. If you're watching this, brilliant hat, thank you. Yeah, I don't know what I said thank you for. It cost me a lot of money to do that. I thought I'd take my gloves and hat off for a bit, because it's pretty mild now. Yeah, I'm going to Knaresborough Sunday, first thing Sunday morning, because I've been talking to a really nice bloke, lives in Knaresborough. You know who you are if you're watching this. And I'm off to buy some Silver Black, some Simon Cowell, and some Dusty Bin. Well, not with a bit of talk in a minute. Wow, can you hear that wind? You probably can't actually, because I've put wind noise reduction on. Yeah, anyway, so that's what I'm doing Sunday. So expect a lengthy car talks. Beef. Yeah, anyway, let's crack on with it. I'll talk once I get into the sheltered part on the other side. salt fields, and I thought they'd have been ripe for Liberty caps, but I didn't see any. I've seen plenty of other fungi, sort of huge, absolutely massive fly agaric. It was massive. Seriously, it was bigger than my hand stretched out. It was huge. And obviously, even if I did see any Liberty caps, I wouldn't pick them because it's illegal. You know, they've actually, not just our government, but the whole government, they've actually made a whole species, a whole species of plants illegal. How can you criminalise a whole species, a whole plant species? It just doesn't make sense at all, does it? You know, it's like criminalising roses. You know, it's, how has anybody got the right to say, right, this species of plant, of fungi, is criminal? I mean, the thing is, and you all know this because, you know, if you're into your fungi, into mycology or anything, then you know that up until Vietnam War in America, anybody could take psychedelics. You know, they weren't illegal, they weren't criminalised, but because people were taking them and becoming all peace-loving and end the war, America couldn't recruit, or there was massive objections to people being recruited for army for the Vietnam War, and it's because people were taking psychedelics, LSD and mushrooms and whatnot, and there was, whoa, I'm chilled, I'm peace, you know, love, not hate and all that lot, peace not war. And because people were like that, government says, right, they're illegal, you can't take them, you go to prison, and you go to prison, you get drafted into army. And if you don't take them, then you're drafted into army because you've got no objection. I know that's it, you know, that's it all condensed down, but I think in UK, liver caps, magic mushrooms, are a class A drug, you know, besides heroin and whatnot. Now, in the history of people taking magic mushrooms, now, and I'm going back thousands and thousands of years, no one has ever died from taking too many mushrooms. They've never been addicted from taking too many mushrooms. Yes, complete twazziks who thought they could fly and jumped off a building have died, but that's not because they've ingested too many mushrooms. You know, well, it is sort of, yeah, you know what I mean. Physically, you cannot die by eating one magic mushroom or eating a whole carrier bag full. Wouldn't be a very nice trip and you'd be off your head for like a month. But physically they cannot harm you, and there's so much benefit to them. You know, there is actually studies ongoing now about using them for mental health therapy. But the most recent one, where they used 14 volunteers, yes, the most recent studies where there were 14 people, and this were in UK, in London, shows 14 people that had a range of mental health problems, and they had 2 doses, and the results were fantastic. The trouble with that was it took them over 3 years just to get the government to sign off on it. 3 years. Now, everybody knows that psilocybin has some amazing properties if used in the right context. Yeah, heroin don't. There's no benefit to heroin at all. Yeah, that is a killer. So why is psilocybin, well, magic mushrooms that contain psilocybin, why are they an illegal species? It's dumbfounding, really. You know, something that can benefit mankind so much is criminalised. Yeah, I've never ever taken magic mushrooms. I've never picked one. I've never actually wanted to take one, but all this research I'm doing, it's amazing. Move you over this way a bit where there's a bit less wind. I'm really excited about these tablets. You know, it's called microdosing. You know, I'm not going to be getting off my tits. You know, like I says on my car talks, I'm going to start at 1 milligram. Well, 0.1 milligram, and see where I go. And it's just a case of taking them regular, having breaks, so you don't build up your immunity. And I am hoping it's a miracle drug. I really am. These last 10 days have been horrendous. Don't help with appointments I've been having. That's a whole different story. Gonna keep going for a bit longer and find somewhere sit and just have one of my protein bars, which is not a carrot cake bar, because Zante, you twats, you've stopped making them. The only bar that I liked. Didn't particularly like them, but they were the most palatable. So yeah, I'm really disappointed they stopped doing them. Mind you, they had put price up. I think it were an extra, were it 9 or 19 quid on the deal that I got, which is a lot of money. And I've been checking for the last 2 months, still no carrot cake bars. So I've sacked them off and I'm buying some of Amazon own brands protein bars. They're quite nice. I'll show you one of them when I have one. So anyway, I'm going to shut up waffling and I'm going to carry on and then stop for somewhere to eat. Stop somewhere for somewhere to eat. So yeah, see if we can find some more fungi. Just had a lovely 15 minutes sat there, 20 minutes. Right, it's all woodland now till I get back to the car. This Achilles tendon isn't getting any easier, it's not getting any better. In fact, I think it's getting worse. Really, I'm liking these Vivo Barefoot Tracker all-weather SGs. I can feel a lot more of the floor in them than I can in Merrells. Definitely more barefoot. Once I'm a quarter way in, that's when it starts going up and down. Lots of climbs and descents, lots of stairs, steep slopes. Oh, it's wonderful. You can see all the changing leaves coming. Autumn's well on its way. again, people. Back to glasses cam. As you can see, there's a lot of cars. I didn't do that much filming on way back once I'd got near Falling Foss, because there were just that many people. Once I got to Little Beck, that's when people started. There were just shitloads of them. Well, I really enjoyed that. Obviously it's me, so there's going to be a but my left ankle just spoilt it. Because it's the Achilles tendon, I couldn't move my foot properly without it really hurting. So I was doing quite a lot of heel strikes because I couldn't flex my ankle like how I wanted without it causing a lot of pain. But if you've ever had tendonitis, you know what it's like. I thought we were going to bloody rip at a few points. Anyway, that's by the by. The Vivo boots, fantastic. My feet were wet, but that was sweat. Yeah, they performed fantastic, apart from the fact that they're a little bit too big for me. I didn't notice that until walking in them today. I got a size 9, which is what I normally take, but because my feet are sliding forwards and backwards, I think I could probably have done with an 8.5. Well, I'm not going to send them back because it's just too much hassle, and winter's coming, so I'll probably be wearing a nice big thick pair of socks. Oh, we'll be right. I can definitely feel ground a lot more with the boots than I can with Merrell trail gloves, which is a good thing, you know, that's the whole point of it. So yeah, really good walk, really enjoyed it. Very little hip, knee, foot pain. I've got a few hot spots, little toe on my left foot and my heels. I think that's where my feet have been sliding. Turned into a little bit of a Fungi Safari, or fungi. I think it's fungi. What time is it? Bloody hell, it's 11:15. Bloody hell, that took me way longer than normal. Mind you, I was walking really slow due to my Achilles bloody tendon. It might be a complete fluke, but I didn't get that totally drained, energyless fatigue that I've had a few times. Now, was that just because I was taking it really steady, or because I put the additives in my juice? I'm thinking the additives. That Broadacres van has done 38-40 all the way along this bloody road, and I bet when we get to 30 he speeds, or he'll do 20. Well, I think I'm going to leave it here, to coin a phrase from to nick a phrase from Mr. Hayes. Hear that rhyme? Nick a phrase from Mr. Hayes. Yeah, leave it here, unless something magic or tragic happens. Yeah, it's been a most enjoyable morning. Very long morning, very long walk. Well, not a long walk, it just took me a bloody long time. But am I bothered? Am I buggery? Yeah, so thank you ever so much for joining me. You know I always enjoy having you along when I'm having a walk. It has been a pleasure, as always. So, until next time, be safe, be strong, and I'll catch you all later. Bye for now.